Hello, welcome to another episode of What Was Said podcast. Now, I'm here at an undisclosed location like I'm Batman, okay? Like I said, or you don't know, my name is Vontae. You can call me Big Mouth, said too much, what was said, whatever you remember the most, and whatever you can remember the fastest, and whatever that flows off the tongue the most, okay? But like I said, I'm in an undisclosed location. Like I'm being on my steady podcasting more. I just gotta post content more and more. I gotta get in the swing of my work schedule and know what times I need to go live on and what days because I'm going to go live soon. But I ain't gonna say when. But I'm going to go live on TikTok more often to get this money and get my voice out there and get my money and get my listeners because I know I'm better than all the other podcasts. If I had the money, you would see the creativity behind this podcast. Like, this podcast would be booming more if I had the money. But I'm solely funded by me. But if you want to donate and help grow this podcast, my cash out will be in the description of this video. And my cash app is What Was Said with 3 D's, not the underscore. It's just What Was Said with 3 D's. WTWZSED and you will find me. Like, if it ain't me, then it's some other imposter out there. But like I said, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell on YouTube to follow, to make sure you see when I post a new episode, because my episodes are always on every 2 weeks on Wednesdays. This time is late, going on Thursday, but I had to recuperate from my birthday. I'm going to let you know how that went. But I normally have a random question or spinning wheel, but since I'm at an undisclosed location, I don't have everything with me. I just got some things, because now you see I don't have my piece for my microphone. So I'm hoping you can hear me clearly. But I normally have a random question, but I don't this time. A little update about me right now. My mental health check, like I said, my mental health is always between a 1 and a 5. And between a 1 and a 5, hold on, I gotta fix this camera. Okay, there we go. Between a 1 and a 5, and 1 is great, 5 is crash out, I'm at a 3. I'm feeling good. Like, I just wish things would be better in my life, but it's gonna get better. But I need to stop saying I can't say. I have been missing my apartment here and there. Like, this little bittersweet moment that I had. Like, I do miss having my own. Like, when you lose it and you used to having it, it is hard to get adjusted back to not having it. Like, I really miss having my own apartment. Like, who wouldn't? Like, to come into your own house where nobody can disturb you. It's your peace, it's your sanctity. It's where you have your me time at. Like, there's nothing can take that away from you. Like, if somebody piss you off from work, you can come home, do whatever you do to decompress, smoke your weed, hit your whatever, and drink your drink. Nobody can judge you in your own house because it's your house. And I do miss that. Like, I ain't gonna lie. But my job search process have been non-existent because we all know what's been going on right now. Like, with the AIs taking over on all these jobs. And it's like, I don't understand how the people that help create AI, I don't know if you're an engineer, you work in computer science, or whatever you do, how you work knowing that you're going to disrupt the economy and cause other people to lose your job, even you. Like, how can you put yourself out of a job? Like, I'm not going to be sitting there creating something that's going to put me out of a job. If I know I'm creating AI, I'm going to put bugs in the system. I'm going to put bugs in the system to the point where you're going to have to need me to remove those same bugs that I put back in the system as soon as I left again. And when I leave, and I know I'm leaving, I'm going to mess up the system to the point where AI is going to mess up. It's going to have a glitch in there. Because how you putting humans out of a job? And what's the point of working and job searching if everybody gonna get fired pretty soon? Like, nobody's talking about that. Like, we talk about all the other things that we don't need to talk about, and we having all these fake differences amongst each other, and we don't need to have them when we all facing the same struggles. Like, we all gotta pay bills. We all gotta pay rent. Like, what are you doing hating on the next person when we all are struggling? I don't get that. How we all struggling, but we got the same issues? Just because I'm black, just because you whatever, we got the same issue. Our rent is high, your rent is high. So what's the issue? What else is going on? Like I said, we need to work together to try to figure out what we can do about this rent situation. And also, what we're going to do if we won't have no jobs. Like, who do we work for and who do we pay? If everybody's without a job, what we going to do for money? Nobody's answered that question. What we going to do for money if there's no jobs and nobody to work for, if AI is pushing everybody without a job? Well, that's another story for somebody else that can answer that question. But a podcast update, I did join the Black Gay Man podcast of the day. Now, I did talk about a little bit of my past up there, just to, let people know who I am and what I did, because at the end of the day, it's my story to tell, and I did it because I wanted to. It's my life. I chose to do it. I ain't scared to tell anybody what I did. But if you need to see what I said, just go on his podcast. I'm going to post a link of his podcast to this video because I enjoyed talking to him. Like, if he see this, I want him to know that I would love to join as a full-on guest next time. Like, I'm putting this out there because I'm gonna clip this so he will know that I'm specifically talking to him when I say this. Like, I want to come back as a full-on guest because, he needs somebody like me. Somebody that's, he had all different type of guests. I feel like I'm the guest that you gonna always want to come back because I'm really that dude. Like, I'm really that spontaneous person. You're going to get random things out that you don't even know that I don't even know. But I'm speaking into existence that I could get on other people's podcasts and other people can gravitate to want to get on mine. But I got to stay consistent, and I will. I'm going to put forth the effort to be consistent because this is going to be my bread and butter. This is what's going to make me succeed in life, and I know I'm going to be successful with this. And also, like I said, I'm already 7 minutes into this. I didn't even talk about my birthday plans. And I still got a long time before I get off from work. But like I said, my birthday plans my birthday was April 3rd. And I had a good time on Friday. I brought me some Nowadays. And the Nowadays drink that I had, it was actually great. Like, that Nowadays drink actually did what it was supposed to do. Like, I really was high off the THC. And it kept me at a mellow high. Like, it was like a high that you could operate everything. Because I was driving, and I felt like the drive that I took wasn't a drive. Because I didn't feel myself driving. I just felt like I was floating. And it was like an hour high to the point where it was like a constant mellow, like chill high. Like, I'm like, I gotta buy this again because I felt good, but I shared it, but everybody didn't. But I get the same experience I did because I felt like we was drinking too. But I felt like I need to redo my birthday because I felt like it moved so fast. I felt like I didn't really get to enjoy it because I did so much driving, and I should have did less chilling and enjoying my days. But that was my fault. But I know I had a good time with all my friends, though. I did have a good time, and I enjoyed myself. I got drunk, and I did my drunk dancing again. And I told myself I would never drunk dance again. Like, I hate drunk dancing. I thought I was killing it, and I wasn't. And my friend, and it's all on camera, and I feel so bad. Like, I hate drunk dancing. Like, I love dancing. Like, and it's crazy because a little secret of mine, I practice my drunk dancing alone at home. I've tried to perfect it to the point where when I go outside, I don't look as sloppy. I don't want to look like a worm. I don't want to look like, oh my gosh, if I look back at it, I think I'm killing it on the out and the inside, but the outside I'm looking a slop drunken mess. Like, no, I want to redo. I want to just go back and use that thing that they had on Men in Black and blank everybody's mind, because I really thought I was killing it, but I did have a good time. But it's just the dancing I could have held back on. The dancing I should have never did. But I had fun. I enjoyed myself because I really grew up. And I noticed that I didn't get any birthday sex, no birthday head, no birthday butt, no birthday nothing. Like, I've been going without for a while. And I'm proud of myself because normally I would have been chased after of getting some butt. But I ain't, really been budging lately. Like, everybody been wanting me, but I haven't been wanting them. And I just been withholding because I feel like I'm not in the right headspace to have sex right now. Like, I feel like I'm not really there. I feel like if I do it, I'm going to feel empty. And I'm going to feel like it don't feel good because I'm going to, even though my mama says it's our home, I understand it still hurts and it's ours, but I'm going to my mother's house. And it's like I'm used to going to my own apartment. And it's like to go from sleeping with somebody that probably got theirs and I don't, it don't feel right to me. And I feel like I want to be able to, if I do it, I could go back to my own house and lay in my own bed and deal with my own walk of shame, and deal with my own guilt. And it's like right now I'm not at that spot to want to do it. And it's like I want to share my body with somebody that I really like. And it's like everybody I want to try it with, like I want to do it, but it's just like something stops me from doing it. And it hurts me that I used to be a person that was doing it, and it's just like I wish I would have known how much power I had back then. I really wish I had this knowledge now. Wish I had the knowledge that I have now then. Because the knowledge that I have now, I'm being a stronger individual by not having sex. Like, because I see how everybody just giving it to everybody so easily. And it's like, there's no intimacy. And I feel like I want to share an intimate moment with somebody. Like, I just don't want to give myself away to just any old body. Like, one person that tried to sleep with me and try to think that they was gonna use their money towards getting me to sleep with them. And I'm old school. Like, I ain't some old school all the way, but I've been raised around some people, and I may value myself a whole lot more than others. And money don't move me. You can have $1 million in your bank account, but you're not gonna extort me to get me to sleep with you. And one of my friends made me feel like what I felt was shallow, because the person that wanted to sleep with me wasn't my type. But she said if he was cute, but you would have slept with him. And that would shut me up, because I was just like, oh, I want to sleep with him because he want my type. But I would have slept with him if he was my type, without the money. And that made me realize, oh, I need to rethink some stuff. I need to go ahead and do some rethinking and be like, hold on. If I'm stopping messing with you, I need to stop messing with others too. I need to give everybody the same treatment. What you're doing to one, you got to do to others. So, that being said, I just been withholding. And I'm proud. Like, maybe it'll happen, maybe it don't. But it don't really move me no more. Maybe, I don't know. Like I said, if it happens, it happens. But now that I got older, I just wish I would have withheld when I was younger. And also, for my birthday, I didn't know outside was very expensive. Like, outside is expensive. Like, I was like, hold on, I should have just chilled on this birthday. I wish that Donald Trump, I shouldn't call that man name out on the podcast. I wish that orange man didn't do what he do to cause what we going through. And I wish all the other people that voted for him and all the people that didn't vote, it's a special page for all of y'all. Because how y'all gonna vote for somebody? I know I don't talk about politics on this podcast, but out of the two, we already had one of the two already, and they showed us what they was capable of in the beginning. And you telling me you wanna spin the block around somebody that you know that burnt you? That's just like messing with somebody that gave you a STD. You want to go back to the same person that gave you chlamydia? Come on, we got to be smarter. You can't go back to the same person that burnt you. Not happening. Like, that pissed me off. Then, yeah, like I said, it made me feel selfish because it just made me feel like why something always happened during my birthday. Like, last one of my birthdays, COVID came around. And I was bullying my friends to hang around me that birthday and all of that. And I felt bad bullying everybody because I had to bully everybody to come to my birthday party. I should have just left it where it was. But everybody still came. And we all had a good time and COVID wasn't passed. But I didn't do the precautions that I needed to do. But I apologize for going in on everybody and forcing them to come. And I'm going to see if this worked because I'm supposed to be sharing the screen for my podcast. So let me see if this works. No. Chrome tab. Okay. Now I'm hoping this is working. This says that forget 65, America's new retirement age is 85. Now, me being the age that I am, that I just turned, that don't give me any hope. That just make me feel like by the time I hit the age of the 85, I should have hit 60. I should have been able to hit 65 and been good. But now I got to hit 85. So by the time I hit 65 or 85, those two numbers are going to be different by the time I get old. This is what these people voted for. Like, really? We're going to be working into our dying days. Like, literally. That is so sad. Now, the next one is... Oh, I didn't even say what I was doing. This is what was the topic section. And this is the section where I talk about random topics from what people submit or articles that I found other podcasters talk about or other people talk about that, they found interesting. But they said this Walmart CEO, Doug McMillon, just put 1.6 million American workers on notice from the warehouses to checkout lines. Walmart is officially upgrading human roles to AI. We aren't just talking about kiosks. We're talking about AI inventory tracking, automated logistics, and self-driving freight trucks. The system is pivoting to an economy that doesn't need people to function. As the video says, AI doesn't shop. If the largest private employer in the United States replaces the working class with code, who's left to buy products? Are we watching the deliberate destruction of the American worker? We literally are right now. We're literally watching our jobs be snatched from us. That's why I said, who we going to work for if AI is taking over and by the time we go into stores, there's going to be nobody in the stores. We'll probably just have to walk by and it'd be like a snap machine. Or either the robots will be walking beside us as we go home or do whatever job we got to do. Like, we literally are watching our lives change in front of us and we doing nothing about it. That's why I don't understand why everybody's jumping in these Waymo cars. Like, why are you jumping in a car that's self-driving? That is a driving coffin. You telling me you want to drive a car that's self-driving to the point where it can take you wherever it wants to go and you have no control over that? That would not be me. Now the next tab. This is about Sway Lee.
I was ready for that.
Take
I
us
wanted
in.
you to ask me that too. Like, that's a great question to ask, and I wanted to clear that up too for sure.
Yeah, I
I
remember.
don't hate Kamala Harris,
Hmm.
but like, I ain't never announced my solidarity with no politician. Like, so
I don't even want to watch the rest of this because I feel like with him, it's just basically a whole bunch of smoke. I'm not even gonna finish the video because I feel like he's one of those people that don't research but just give an opinion off of what others say. He's a bandwagon type of person. And with those type of rappers, they have a large platform where they can spread negativity to people. And people will listen to whatever they say because they have a good fan base, and people don't really fact check no more. People will rather listen to what the next person says before fact checking. Just like I feel like we shouldn't be interviewing everybody. Everyone don't need a platform. He, after the Breakfast Club scene, what he said, I feel like you should just let him fizzle out on his own. Like we could have let him figure out that he won't hot. He wasn't what he was. Like let him find out through both pockets. And to me, I feel like black men barely do anything. And me coming from a black man and knowing a little bit of history, I just feel like black men set the bar so low that we expect them to not do certain things. We expect them to do the things that they do. Like we expect 50 Cent and other rappers to fall in line to accept the help of Caucasian people. I expect that from some black men. Black women, I don't expect that from some of them because some of them are built different. Some of them are smart enough to know, hey, I'm not going to go through this situation over and over and over again. Me, I'm a different type of black man. I ain't gonna keep going through the same situation over and over again. I would not. It's too much black blood running up in these veins that I know that my ancestors would not allow me to sit here and allow a Caucasian person to do what they doing to me over and over again if they did what they did to get us out the situation. So why would I sit here and go back? Not happening. And speaking of all that, why I'm in the So I had to pick up where I left off. How did that song go? I gotta start my life over again. What they say? I gotta clean up, but I messed up. Starting my life over again. That goes to show you I come from a old school background of Christian music. But I gotta pick up where I left off at, and I was leaving off at Sway Lee, but I don't want to talk about that man no more because at the end of the day, I'm done with talking about him, and I'm mad my camera keep turning off. Like, why does this keep happening? Like, I'm confused. Look, I was talking, but no words was coming out. But I was talking about Zeus returning cast of Baddies Chapter 2. Now, I'm going to do my best not to try to watch this show because it's too toxic. And it's just like, okay, when we going to find something else good to watch? Like, I need something more positive, more entertaining than this. But they got Natalie Nunn, which is she coming back again as usual. Roly, Biggie, Tasiki, Mariah Lynn, Diamond Body, Summer again. I don't understand like why she coming back.
She said she was done with the show, but I guess the checks speak louder than her words. Big Lex is coming back. Bad Dolly, Tinkerbella, Tavy, Code Killer, Fauna, K. Rick, and basically the same people that was on the first season is on the second. Then they have the Bad Girls Going Wild. Bahati, Daisy Dukes, TT, and Hurricane them. I don't know none of them except for the Daisy Girl because I didn't watch that show. So I'm moving on to the next. Then they got the Cabaret Girls, Miss Wet Wet, Showgirl Neek, Miss Egypt, Miss Kanaya, and Amber Ali. Now all of them are fighters except for Wet Wet. I just hope, in the words of Isaiah J, and I gotta tag him in this too, I hope they all stick together. Because you gotta stick together. I feel like whatever beef they have amongst each other, stick together. The Cabaret sisters gotta stick together because I know Jonathan is gonna hate that these girls went to the Zeus Network and she got her own show and they going to Jonathan's show. So she's gonna hate Jonathan. I ain't gonna say Jonathan gonna hate, but she gonna be mad because I would be too. I'll be like, go ahead and get your check, but just remember where you came from at least. And if y'all don't remember where you came from, always remember that we all bad cabaret sisters, like they say. So I feel like Wet Wet Egypt and Kanaya, Amber, and Neat all need to stick together. Stick together. Miss Wet Wet gonna bring the laughs. I feel like she gonna bring the commentary. She gonna bring the laughs. But I hope nobody don't beat on her too bad. I hope Miss Wet Wet she gained some weight, and I hope she gained some weight and went to took some boxing classes and some fighting classes, so they don't toss her around because I already know she little, and some of them girls are a little bit bigger than her. The only person I feel like she can probably beat is Fauna. Or who else was it? Who else? She can probably beat Fauna and Mariah Land. I feel like she could probably beat Mariah and Biggie. No, Biggie probably because she bigger than her. And she could probably maybe beat Summer. She could probably go toe to toe with Summer. But Egypt is a real big heavy hitter. Like, I'm glad they brought Egypt in this. So I'll be nervous for to fight her if I was any of them. Like, they gonna have to let her fight Tasiki, even though I don't do violence. But she gonna have to fight Tasiki on the show. And Kanaya, I feel like she's too pretty to be on this show. Like, I really don't want her to be on this show. Like, she really above this. Like, girl, stick to dancing. You got skills in dancing, stick to it because you have a pretty face. Like, Kanaya don't need to be on Zeus no more. I feel like take Zeus and go to dance for Usher, J Lo, Janet Jackson, somebody of a high caliber that can dance. You need to be dancing with them. Don't do this show. Amber Ali, after I seen that video of her fighting, I don't know if it was Nika or whoever she was fighting. She was going in. She was throwing them punches. Like, eh. Like, her right arm was strong. Like, so Amber, she good. I feel like I would love to see her fight Summer, but I feel like she would beat the brakes off Summer. And I feel like uh Amber should fight. I feel like she should fight Summer, Mariah Lynn. She should fight K. Rican. Cold Killer might get her a little bit because Cold Killer, she okay. She ain't the best. But, who else? And then they said that Ivory, Scarface, and Pressure from the Now That's TV. Okay, Ivory coming back. I hope she coming back to finally knock Big Lex off her throne. Like, we need somebody to knock Big Lex down. Scarface, I done seen her get knocked down a couple times recently, so I don't know if she still got it like that. Like, and why Krishan ain't back? Like, I feel like her and Tasiki don't need to hash out their problems on TV. They need to hash it out with a therapist off camera between them two, and then come back as stronger sisters, as a unity, so they can show these girls that the Malone family is strong. Like, they need to just handle their business so they can come on this show and beat the brakes off of people. But that's enough of negative violence, okay? Because I don't need to be talking like that on this show at all. And speaking of negative violence, why is the woman's bathroom looking like a horror film straight out of Freddy Krueger, Jason, and Michael Myers? Like, why does it look like a horror film? Like, every time I walk in the woman's restroom, I'm gonna hear that like the sound of, like, that noise. Like, it just make me scream because last time I seen somebody leave the tampon that has the string in the feminine box, and there were bags in there. Now, me doing the job that I do janitorial. I can't tell you where, but I do janitorial. And I know me at using my critical thinking that the 90s teachers gave me, the critical thinking skills that we all supposed to have, and we all supposed to have when driving on the road. I put multiple bags in the boxes because multiple women use their bathroom, and I know it's one bag per person. So if one person take one, I gotta put 5 back. But I put enough in there that it don't run out. But some young lady had the audacity to put the tampon on the outside of the bags and leave it in the box. Now that nasty smell of yours is spreading out through the bathroom, making the bathroom stink, but blaming the janitor and complaining to the janitor that, oh, the bathrooms are nasty, the bathrooms are this, the bathroom are that, when y'all the main ones making the bathroom look and smell how y'all portray it to be. I'ma need for women to drop the wolf and keep the man. Because some women are acting like men when it comes to the bathroom. I don't get it. Like, why is I expect men to have the nastiest bathrooms rather than the women? And I learned things about the women's bathroom that I shouldn't even learn. Like, why would you put your tampon in the feminine box when it goes in the toilet? Like, why would you put it in there like with blood on it? And it stinks. It reeks. Like, why? And y'all expect men to eat that nasty crap? Oh, God. No. I wouldn't want to eat it if I know that you that disrespectful and diabolical to your vagina that you don't take care of it. And this ain't no monologue or no hating on no women. But women got to do better with taking care of your body parts, because who you want to go down there if you can't even dispose of your feminine product properly? Your pH balance should be messed up. Like, Lord, I'm knocking down stuff. I'm that angry. Like, your pH balance should be messed up. Like, your cycle should come on when it don't supposed when it don't supposed to at the oddest randomest moment. I hope you in a pool and you turn the whole pool to blood. Like, I just hope you somewhere where you don't have a pad. Like, you really don't have nothing that you need, because that is disgusting. And then I also saw some woman left poop on the floor. Now, if you don't want you to clean up your own poop, what makes you think I want to clean it up? And why would you leave it on the floor for somebody else to get? Like, when it's fresh, why don't you get it then? So it don't stain the floor, like, or somebody step on it and squish it on the floor. Like, that is disgusting. If you think that I don't want to clean it up, what makes you think that I want to do it? Like, it's yours, your bodily fluid. It came from you. And y'all complain about janitors and all this other crap about janitors, but we're cleaning up your crap. No pun intended. We clean up behind your nasty self. So y'all the ones that need to be told what to do, not us. You don't need to be snitching on us and what we do. We need to be snitching on you and how nasty you are. And why don't we have a janitor appreciation day? When janitors the backbone of keeping the building clean, since y'all want to complain about janitors so much, why don't we have a janitor appreciation day when y'all complain about the janitors and their job? Why we don't care for them as much, or give them some type of party or some type of check? Because we love money, everybody do, right now especially. But why we don't have janitor appreciation day? We need janitor appreciation day so we can show these people can show us that, hey, we care. Like, cause y'all doing a nasty job that some of us ain't doing and ain't willing to do. But pretty soon, if the AI take over, we gonna have to be all doing janitorial jobs pretty soon. Cause I don't think a robot can bend down that low and get to the bathrooms. But it might be an age limit to the janitorial jobs. But I know they're gonna still be here. They need to be paying more than what they pay. And I gotta share my screen for this. Oh nope, let me stop. Uh, not me sharing. Oh no, Lord. Now it's showing my whole background again. See, let me see something. What is presentation? I guess I can just do. Okay. I hate how, man, y'all can't even see this. There we go. Now, this is kind of old, but I just wanted to talk about it for kicks and giggles. About Christian Nome. She was devastated about her little husband being a little bad bitch over there. He need to be on baddies, okay? It's a baddie party you cannot get in. Like, he need to be over there with the baddies because he got a tiny waist and cockeyed boobs. Like, how one is up here, one is down there. Like, yo, she had to know this. Like, ain't no way she sat there and didn't know what he was doing. And I'm not gonna kink shame nobody. All I want is the people, the people that support, that doesn't support the LGBT, that's Republican. If you are Republican, you don't support. All I want you to do is just love the skin that you in and appreciate that you have people fighting for rights for you to have just like us. Don't hide what you doing. Like, just be open to it. People out here that like what you like and might be treat you better than who you living with. Like, just be happy and be gracious that you got people out here that probably share the same kinks as you and that can really support you. Like, it's so many different kinks out here for you to be free in who you want to be. Why not go ahead and do it? Go ahead and have your fun with whoever you want to have it with, because who cares? We got our own stuff in our closet that we got to worry about. Like I said before, excuse me, some people have skeletons in their closet that already grew flesh and skin and already wearing clothes. So who are we to judge and kink shame when we got our own stuff to worry about? And speaking of kink shaming, oh, entire screen. There we go. See, I went to school for something. There we go. So now after I did that, now let me talk about something else that I read on Facebook. Okay, now this is a long post. So I'm gonna show y'all this. This is what it is, but I'm gonna read it, but because I don't want y'all to see all of that. So let me uh okay. Well, let me go back. No, I'm doing too much now. Okay, so the post was basically saying that you wouldn't think the LGBT we're the ones going around molesting kids and etc. When we are the ones who 7 out of 10 were molested by straight people or family members, gay men in particular didn't choose this, but we have to endure a lifetime of backlash, discrimination, hate. So it infuriates me how we literally mind our effing business, and y'all can't leave us the f alone. Y'all are obsessed with painting us less than sinful and an abomination, all while y'all running through life, wasting it, making horrible decisions, are horrible parents and people, but we let y'all do that crap because we don't give a F. We the butt of every woman's joke or when she's trying to minimize her man. Constant homophobia and sassy jokes on the daily, and we still let y'all cook, even though half of y'all ace can't cook in real life. Men act like we're chasing their ugly A's around the universe or make their experience as men difficult. We don't bother y'all, y'all bother us. Y'all uncomfortable with us when we literally just existing. Theirs isn't a gay man bothering straight people issue, but yet everyone is bothered by us all the time. We normalize the constant disrespect that's happening, but I'm not letting shit slide. Leave us the F alone. Bruh, I'm tired of y'all silly A's at this point. Lord, I cussed and wasn't supposed to. But I get there was a lot to say that I definitely agree because for one, a lot of street people are obsessed with the gay community. I don't understand like why they so at every moment they want to bring up oh it's wrong to be gay, it's wrong to be this, but you can have kids outside of marriage, have so many, and nobody say anything. But let us be gay and live our life. It's so wrong. You got people gossiping. That's so wrong. You got people lying. That's also wrong. You got adultery. You got all this other stuff that you could be worried about. But you worried about gay people. Are you secretly gay? Let us live our life happily while you live your life the way you gonna live it. Because at the end of the day, the Lord don't give us three-way calling when it's time to go. We don't get three-way. It's only one way. So take your life that you only have one of and worry about the things you can change that's in your proximity. Whatever you can touch, you can change. If you can't reach it, you can't change it. So why are you worried about the next person? I will never be worried about another person. I got other things to be worried about right now. We all got other things we can be worried about. Like rent is increasing and you ain't worried about that. Like rent is going up and you ain't worried about rent going up, but you worried about the next person. And I don't understand how people use the Bible to their own advantage. And I hate going to this length because I'm going to stop it right here because I ain't about to go back and forth with people and what they believe in because this ain't that type of podcast. I only scratch the surface on stuff. But I just feel this way. Worry about you. If we spend less time worried about the next person, we will get further in life. Okay, what's the next one? Let me share my screen again, entire screen. Okay, don't holding my arm out like that. Oh, I keep hating that it keep going to the wrong screen.
Should have paid us enough to fucking live. You know, we may not get paid enough to fucking live, but these bitches dirt cheap. All you had to do was pay us enough to live. All you had to do was pay us enough to fucking live. All you had to do was pay us enough to live. There goes your
Now, that right there is something I love to see, even though this dude had the smart idea but wrong company, because my friend had to break it down to me. She was like, that's what they have insurance for, to help them out for situations like this. So all this gonna do is help them replace and get more money and build something better with the money that they about to get because they got insurance. What he should have done was told a whole bunch of people to do it at different locations at the same time. So therefore, they will have to focus on building multiple places than just one. He had the right idea, but the wrong way of doing it. Because that was smart. That was smart, because these companies got to understand, we hold the power. We're the main ones that you need in your company. Like, if you don't have us, then what do you have? Like, cause y'all billionaires and whoever's at the top is not gonna come down from where they at to do our job. When have you seen a person that was at the low level go from the low level to the top? I want to know, when and where has there been somebody to come from the bottom of the totem pole to the top of the totem pole? Like, when has somebody actually drifted up and through the company the original way without lying, cheating, or doing anything sneaky to get that role? I want to know. And I'm going to clip this so I can find out if somebody know this answer, because I want to know for my own self to see if somebody actually worked to get to where they got to, because half of these people that's in these spots never work as hard as the original people that know the company did. I'm hearing stuff. Lord, and I'm on recording. I thought I heard something. And the last but not least for this What Was Topic segment, I'm glad now, since I know it keep popping up on the wrong screen, at least I can have it pulled up already.
You have so many situations nowadays where you have families that are started without the means to actually take care of a baby.
Yeah.
Now imagine if you have, this girl, maybe she might be in school, hasn't graduated yet. Her home environment may or may not be, ideal for raising a newborn. And all of a sudden she's pregnant and she doesn't have an option to start her life over or to get a fresh start. She has to have this child. Not saying that she didn't love it or anything like that, but is the state of Georgia going to help her with Pampers, with daycare, so she can go to school and get an education,
Right.
to be able to get a job, to all these other things, to be able to support this
These are good
baby that I was
questions.
not. So these are just the questions that I would
But these are good
naturally
questions, I'm
ask
saying,
the state of Georgia.
Yeah.
If you guys are going to make this law, then I would want to know what other things you have in place to support this young woman and her endeavors as a mother. You have so many.
And I swear, there's no reason for me to ever dislike Michael B. Jordan, because I can say that man is smart and he is cooking with something and it is hot grease. That's what I like. I love to get behind strong black men like that. No pun intended. If you get it, you get it. But I love to speak to black men like that, because I just feel like, why is it a man's job or responsibility to tell a woman what to do with her body? She's the one that got to carry that baby for 9 months. She's the one that got to go through the body changes, the mood swings, the whatever you go through with the baby. She's the one that got to do that. And then when the man disappear, who's the one that got to take care of it? The mother. Y'all want the mother to take care of the child, but y'all want to say, oh, but you can't get rid of it. But I'm like, I feel like it should be up to the woman to do what she want to do with her body. If she want to get an abortion, let her do it, because like you said, nobody's going to be there to buy those Pampers. Then y'all get mad when certain women have bad kids because they're not at home as much to take care of the kid because they are working, because everything is so expensive. So it's like, you want them to have these kids. What if that kid that they didn't want to have was a kid that you already wanted to put in jail. So if she, sad to say it, if she would have got rid of that child, that kid will be nothing for you to worry about because she don't have it. But I just feel like it sounds bad to abort a child, but I just feel like if you don't have the means to take care of it or your life ain't matching your finances, when I know sometimes that don't happen all the time, but you know what you can and can't handle as the person that's raising yourself, then by any means do what you got to do because that's your decision. Because don't nobody take care of that child but you. Only person that's gonna be there hearing that child crying in the morning and gotta take that child to the emergency room when that child is sick is you. So how can another person tell you what to do with that child if they ain't gonna do what you gotta do? So what man need to tell a woman? I feel like in order for a man to tell a woman how to take care of a child, they need to one, men need to become male seahorses and carry that child. Two, walk around with a pregnant belly in high heels. I want to see men in high heels and a pregnant belly for 72 hours. 72 whole hours. I want to see that happening. Men in heels and a pregnant belly walking around doing what a woman gotta do. Like still doing what you gotta do at work, but you doing it in high heels and a pregnant belly. I want to see how you maneuver and do what you gotta do to get around because women gotta go through so much, but y'all don't care. And it's even sad that some women are fighting a, the battle that you need to be on the side of. They fight against it. And I'm like, why are you fighting against what people are trying to help protect you? Because God forbid, if you don't like that bill, what if you get raped by somebody and now they telling you you got to keep that baby that you got and that was a rape baby. Now you on the fence of, oh, I want to keep it and da 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 da. I mean, I want to get rid of it, but now you can't get rid of that child because the vote that you voted for. So now you gotta sit here and raise a baby that you don't even want. Or you gotta find a way around keeping that baby. Now who wants to keep a rape baby? It sounds sad and I feel like all children lives matter. Even what they are in the stomach. All of them matter. But I just feel like it's just a matter of your choice, your body. And what you can and can't handle as that human woman that you are, that's your choice. That's what you got to go with. Don't nobody got to worry about that but you. And on that note, I'm going to end this podcast. I just want to close out to say, remember to put yourself first because nobody else will. And I'm going to say it again. Put yourself first because nobody else will. And I want to thank everybody for listening. Like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell to remember to always listen to me. I know this podcast is late because I had to handle some other life responsibilities that I wish I didn't have to handle, but I had to handle those. But this episode will be posted today. And if you want to be a guest up here, just hit me up on any of my social medias and I will respond and I will get you in so we can have a conversation because I'm the best podcast out here, the realest, rawest podcast. And if you want to send me a voicemail about anything about how you like the podcast, what you don't like about it, or you just want to talk crap about me on this podcast and you got some tea to tell me, just hit me up at 757-993-1377. And you can say anything you want up there because I will check in and I will listen, okay? And it's going to be anonymous. And like I said in the beginning of the closing, remember to put yourself first because nobody else will.